Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? "18 and older." Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Who vetoes bills? The President. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? the Constitution was written? We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Who was the first president? George Washington. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. We elect a president for how many years? Four. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean.